Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting episode on Lines and Rhymes. My name is Wealth Wilson and this is Lines and Rhymes. As usual, for those of you who already have the 411, I won't be doing this alone, okay? So I have two amazing and exceptional poets who will be joining me on the show. And as always, we're going to keep you entertained while keeping you educated as well, because I mean a lot of people do not understand what poetry is about. So without much ado, let me introduce you to my guest. I have with me Ledumite. It's great to have you on the show, Ledumite.
Thank you very much, Ruth.
All right, so for those of you who already have been following Lines and Rhymes, Ledumite is no stranger on the show. Not the physical show anyway, but he was part of the people who participated in the competition, online competition that is, and his poem was exceptional. So, I mean, he doesn't need too many descriptions for you to know that he's an amazing poet. He's also referred to as the voice of the pen, obviously, right? So we're going to talk about, how you came up with, that pen name, the connotation, and, the mix of name, Ledumite. I kind of like it, Ledumite. Yeah. He's not the only guest on the show. I have with me Chidilight. Hey, Chidilight.
Hi, World.
If you listened, I called him Ledumite and I called him Chidilight. Did you?
The rhyme poetry.
I mean, poetry with names already. All right, so guys, Chidilight is a writer and a poet with a knack for everything extraordinary, as you would see eventually on the show.
Thank you.
It's great to have you guys.
Thank you very much.
All right, so without much ado, we're going to dive straight into what we have for you, but that will be just after we come back. So don't go anywhere. Hey guys, welcome back and to the segment we've all been waiting for. It's called Can They Work It? You guys, does it sound familiar or do you need me to explain?
Okay, you could explain a bit.
But you already get the gist.
Yeah, I get the gist.
All right, just so you know, this particular segment is where the both of them have to synergize together, create a poem based off on the theme and subject that we will share with you, and it has to make sense and have a reasonable conclusion. Basically, I mean, that's pretty much what it is.
Correct, yeah.
And, it's called the surprise segment because in the end of the day, the both of them have never done a piece together, or have you?
But poetry doesn't have to make sense at the start.
It doesn't have to make
Shakespeare,
sense.
Willie Shrinker, those guys.
Well, they end up making sense though,
After
don't they?
After you read and reread, so maybe you could.
They have their audience.
Maybe our viewers could listen and re-listen.
So in other words, if it doesn't make sense to me, it will make sense to someone else.
Somebody.
And I should
Somebody
manage
out
it.
there, yeah.
Okay, so we'll see how this works, okay? You guys, you just have about 3 minutes. It's not so much, I know, but we can make it work, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, so guys, it's time for me to share with them the theme and the subject and let them get into it. Who wants to go first, by the way?
Okay, I'll be
You
going
go first.
Oh, that's nice. That's like a consensus, and everybody just knows what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So,
Stepping up.
Chidilight is going to go
Yeah.
first. So your theme for the day is dream. I mean, everybody loves dreams, right? Mm. And the subject you can fly with is not you can, you will fly with is if wishes were horses. If wishes were horses.
Okay.
So your time starts now.
Phew. Wish me luck.
I wish you all the luck in the world.
So, if wishes were horses and beggars could ride, then I'd probably be king and you all my horses.
If wishes were horses, then I would eat this national cake and you all the starve.
If wishes were horses and beggars could ride, then we wouldn't probably have to have agbado for breakfast and dodo for lunch.
If wishes were horses, then you all would be obedient.
Obedient to the wails and cries of the Nigerian soil.
Obedient to the point where you won't have to travel abroad for a better education.
Obedient to a greener pasture here in our nation.
Obedient to the point where you will have to stay in your country and receive fresh air and not the bad air we get from the pollution here and there.
Obedient to the fact that I do not need to know someone who knows someone to get to somewhere.
obedient to the fact that you won't have a connection. You won't have to have a connection to be in the university. I don't mean I don't mean that wireless connection or Bluetooth or something, Wi-Fi.
So if wishes were horses and beggars could ride, I'd probably be king and you all my horses, for wishes never come true.
Maybe this wish might come true. It didn't happen in 2020 when they called it Vision 2020. I just wish it to come true.
And if wishes were horses and beggars could ride, I'll probably not have a wish.
This is a dream I wish I will never wake up from.
Okay, guys, that was really beautiful. That was really nice. Surprisingly, it's called the surprise segment
We
anyway.
hope the viewers love it.
Man.
They will. They have no choice. No choice. All right, but you guys, actually, coming up with something on the spot like this is not always very easy. So, what were you thinking of, and how did you put the words together for it to make sense in the end of the day? Chidi Light, let's start with you.
Okay. Wishes, horses. I was thinking about Shakespeare and all his plenty magical lands, and then relating it to Nigeria, because somehow Nigeria is a dream, like a nightmare,
Yet to
and
be
then
realized.
we are wishing that we move from a nightmare to a dream. There's a difference between a nightmare and a dream.
Yeah.
Dreams make you feel good. Nightmares, kind of.
Yeah.
Sorry to the
It's like the horror movie of
kind
your
of
dream.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
Horror movie.
Okay. All right, that's good. What about you?
Okay.
Dynamite?
I think I woke up on the right side of the bed today.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the inspiration came from that. And then thinking about Nigeria, we are at the point where we need revolution as a
Yeah.
country. So I thought about these things and I just felt maybe we could just put it out right now, since that's the message we can pass easily to the audience and it will make sense right now.
So, who started the whole tilting towards the Nigerian reality within this
Okay,
poem?
I-
Did you?
I
I
think
think he
it's
did.
I think it's
And were you comfortable with it, or did you have any other thing in mind? Did you want to go a different way apart from talking about the
I wanted to
sensibility of the
just be
Nigerian
vague.
society?
I want to just be vague, run around nature and all the rest, and the things I would have had if I wanted to, like if wishes were horses.
Yeah.
But then he moved to the Nigerian trail. and
that's how it works. He's not
I just
supposed
needed it to be something simple, like someone that doesn't wear agbada.
Something to
Just-
be
Yeah,
original, right?
yeah. Okay, so that was great. Anywho, it was amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, you want more? Stay tuned because we'll be right back with the spontaneous rendition. That's where things get really frisky and fun and amazing and extraordinary.
That's
Don't
the
go
word.
anywhere. If wishes were horses, I probably would not go on a break. I'll just have them do the spontaneous rendition almost immediately.
Thank God wishes weren't horses,
Wow. Wow, way to go.
because you all will actually be my horses, and I would be king.
Okay, you guys, it's time for us to get into the good part. As I said, it's a spontaneous rendition. It's self-explanatory. Our poets will be giving 1 minute, 30 seconds each, and they are to give us a rendition based off still on our chosen theme and subject. It's not that hard now. The first one was not difficult now. Was it?
Nothing is
I think our
difficult.
brains are still trying
Nothing
to-
is difficult, yes?
Yeah, nothing is difficult.
My brain is trying to recover.
Okay, so I would let Ledu White, you want to start again?
No problem. No.
Because his brain is trying to recover.
I started the first time, so
Yeah,
maybe
so
I
you
should
can
start.
start now.
Oh yeah, that's true. So okay.
Let's make it fair.
Let me give you your theme and your subject, and then our backstage crew is going to keep the timer up. And once your 1 minute 30 seconds elapse, you would get a notification to just wrap things up.
All right.
All right. So your theme is disappointment or failure. Now the subject to work around with is life, a loss, and a gain.
Okay. I think
Is that fine?
It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, nothing is too difficult.
Yeah, nothing is hard.
Okay.
Even if we're in a country that has Aso Rock, it's not as hard. Yeah.
Word. All right, guys. Set the timer and your time starts now.
As I walk through the streets of life, street life becomes my lifestyle. I chase after slay queens on minis and jeans and stick to every new that see on magazines. I just can't stop the feeling cause it comes with so much pressure that I can't resist. How come Satan succeeded? Why did I allow my life to be this wounded? This injury is beyond the sight of men. Because all men see actually is the fancy things on you. They don't see the hurt in your heart. Neither do they say you've been broken apart. They just want to call you sir and show those big titles at you. Truly, life has turned sour overnight. Sin has turned my morning over into night. Oh, how can I get out of this plight? As I walk through the streets of life, all I see is the bluntness of the day.
You got this. You got this. I mean, it's already going smooth.
All I see is the bluntness of the day. Whenever I try to find a way, I end up falling away into the cruel hands of pain. Pain that is always on the repeat. Oh, I just fall into the real pit. Burdens mounts like Kilimanjaro that wants to ever rest with me from day to day, giving me no room for honeymoon. But that very night, when he visited me, he said to me, son, I wish you can see the blood gushing out of my body. I wish you can see how I want you to connect to my 3G, God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Ghost. I wish you can see how I want you to connect to my hotspot so I can take you out of this hotspot. And then I said to him, dear Lord.
Just wrap it up. I can't wait.
Dear Lord, I know I am not a saint. I know I am like 50 cents. I am not a saint. But if only you've called me, if only you've drawn me to yourself, I just wish I can stay with you and you can make me whole again.
Okay.
Oh, it can be that.
Oh God, how will I put it now?
You always have words, don't worry. Put
That
it
wasn't
anyhow.
perfect. That wasn't perfect for me.
For real?
It wasn't really
Spontaneous
perfect
rendition and you.
Listen to my own.
It wasn't
I understand the
really
meaning
perfect.
of
It was more like
imperfection.
it's spontaneous stuff, yeah. So
Okay.
Okay, so but that was beautiful nonetheless. I mean, on the spot again, that was really beautiful. You've succeeded in showing people how good you are. You are indeed the voice of the pen.
thank you very
Now
much.
you can imagine what he would do if he had
Prep.
time to prep for this particular show or this particular rendition. It's crazy. That was amazing.
I know you will do
The
greater works.
punchlines.
You will do greater works than me. Maybe I'm Jesus. He will do greater works than me.
Okay, let's see how this goes then. Chidi, like you're ready? I know you're the extraordinary one. I mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
We can start.
We can, right? Okay, 1 minute, 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now.
So I'm building on the Nigerian paradigm.
Okay.
Broken and disappointment.
Okay.
Today it's Zamfara, tomorrow it's Katsina. Today it's Benue, tomorrow it's Kogi. See, on this part of the planet, we've grown too accustomed to bad news that it no longer hurts us. Of course, when it choke, we move, but they're Nigerians for how long? How long till you realize that East or West, home isn't the best until we put in our best? This is a call to patriots, to everyone with a tinge for change, that it begins with you. Thank you.
Okay. That was record time anyway. That was record time. You didn't even wait for the 1 minute to finish, and I was already enjoying myself.
I just went blank.
Okay, so but that was beautiful anyway. I mean, it had a
was,
message within it, and that's the essence of
that was
it.
just so. You just hit it.
You know why I like the both of you?
Yeah.
Your names don't just synergize. I like the fact that you support each other. I like the whole Lady Mighty, you're so great. And the whole Chidi like,
I'm just stating the obvious.
No,
Lady-
I mean, it's
good.
obvious that the both of you are amazing and exceptional. And it's an honor to have you guys on Lines and Rhymes. We hope to have you again.
We already have a chemistry. I think that should be studied as a subject.
I know, right?
Whoa.
It's a pride
Did you
I
get
can
that?
smell.
Did you get that?
All right, guys. It's time for us to end the show. It is one of the saddest things to do on this show. Just close the curtains and let bygones be bygones. But it's time for us to let the guests have their lives back to themselves.
This is actually my life, though.
Okay, guys. Follow our guests. Their handles are displayed right below. And follow, like, and subscribe to Lines and Rhymes, okay? And do not forget to share our videos so somebody somewhere who would also enjoy this video can also enjoy it just like he just did, okay? And do not forget to follow moi. Follow me on Instagram and YouTube, maybe, or Twitter. Anyway you like. My handles are displayed right below. And until next time, don't go anywhere. Ciao. This is still Lines and Rhymes.